Hi, I'm Joacim. With me, I have my colleague Matthew, who will help explain and demonstrate the various features and functions of Axis Camera Station. The goal of this presentation is to provide you with information around Axis end-to-end surveillance solutions, which includes both Companion and Axis Camera Station. Today, we will focus on Axis Camera Station, its capabilities, its associated products such as the S-series recording hardware, and the integrator tools that help you design your solution. We will also demonstrate various features, functions of this easy-to-use yet powerful video management solution. So, let's begin. So, when you think about Axis today, some of you may think of the Academy and Axis certification program classes, or our excellent technical support. Maybe you're thinking on how Axis focus on the larger picture with sustainability and cybersecurity, or maybe you think of the value of our partnership and how we as partners have grown together. It's mind-boggling to think that when I started at Axis, we were only about 60 people worldwide. But really, when you think about Axis, you're probably thinking about cameras. We invented the first IP surveillance camera back in 1996, and now we offer camera for almost every scenario you can think of. We will always continue to focus and develop and be known for these things, but after today, we want you to also start thinking about more things from Axis, such as network audio, access control, system health monitoring, and video analytics. But what we really want you to think about are not the individual parts, but the complete Axis end-to-end solution, powered by an Axis video management software. So, how do we define an Axis end-to-end solution? Well, we start with an Axis video management software at the core, running on Axis network video recorders, and connected to Axis cameras. But why stop there? Network audio can be added, network door stations, radar, and many other technologies, all from Axis. So, now that you know what an Axis end-to-end solution is, the question is, how does it help you? First, since everything is made by the same manufacturer, we design them to work together from the ground up, allowing you to get the best out of every component. We validate, test, and provide design specifications where we know that the complete solution works as intended. Secondly, if you worked with Axis in the past, you know how seriously we take making things easy. That same emphasis goes into all components, not just the cameras. So you'll have an easy-to-use, easy-to-maintain solution with the peace of mind that there won't be any surprises when putting everything together. Thirdly, an end-to-end solution is expandable. Need just a VMS and cameras? No problem. Want to help your customers solve a business challenge to bring multiple technologies like analytics, decoders, radars, etc. together? Even better. Need to grow by a few cameras and a few locations? We're ready to handle it. You can now easily offer more than just cameras, giving you the opportunity to expand every project. Finally, if you've spoken with our sales and technical support, you know both are world-class. Now, you have only one point of contact for the entire solution, one hand to hold. No more bouncing back and forth between vendors when there's an issue. So, let's take a closer look at the end-to-end surveillance solutions Axis provides. At the core is, as I said, a VMS. Axis provides you with two options, based on your customer needs: Axis Companion and Axis Camera Station. Companion is a cost-effective, simple solution. Camera Station is a powerful, scalable VMS designed to be your go-to solution from small to large projects. So let's start with Companion. It supports the entire portfolio of Axis cameras, as well as supports multiple sites and multiple users. The solution can be expanded with the integration of Axis speakers, door stations to meet advanced customer requirements, and it ensures that you will get the most out of the system. It's a perfect fit for retail and office applications, where cost-effective and ease of use is required. Advanced features such as real-time alert notifications can keep the business owners aware of any suspicious activity on their mobile device wherever they are. Here you see the main components to the Axis Companion end-to-end solution. As you can see, all components are provided by Axis. The free software that can be installed on the customer's device. Storage is available inside cameras with SD card or provided within the new Axis S3008 recorder, which also provides power to the connected devices, simplifying the installation and reducing installation costs. If required, more devices from the portfolio can be added, such as the door stations and speakers. Moving over to our premium offering, Axis Camera Station, a video management software that is easy to operate, allowing users to efficiently detect incidents and quickly export evidence. Axis Camera Station also lets you expand your system with other products, so you can set up an integrated security solution that effectively protects your premises and simplifies daily activities. For example, with Axis Camera Station, you can add useful equipment such as network video door stations for audio-visual identification and remote access control. Axis network speakers can be easily integrated to remotely address people and deter undesirable activities. More advanced products, such as the radar and body-worn cameras, can also be supported. On top of this, Axis Camera Station is not locked to Axis only. It supports third-party devices that comply with the ONVIF Profile S. Axis Camera Station provides professional monitoring and security functionality for installations with active operators and require little or no training, as the interface is easy to use. Yet powerful, with action buttons, bidirectional audio, incident reporting, video redaction, device manager, Active Directory integration, and a powerful rules engine, and a lot more. Axis Camera Station enables you to tailor-make a solution that fits what you need. I will now hand over to Matthew, who will demonstrate the features and function of Axis Camera Station.
Thank you, Joacim. My name is Matthew Meade, and I will give you a quick overview of some of the basic functionality and operation of Axis Camera Station. We will take a quick look at the live, the replay and export functions and see how they benefit the operator of the system. When developing Axis Camera Station, ease of use was one of the highest priority items, and we believe our software should require little or no training and should be simple to use even in times of stress. Let's take a closer look. The live view functions enable the operator to interact with the cameras on the site and obtain situational awareness. What you can see here is the tree view navigation interface in Axis Camera Station. All of the cameras, pre-configured views, maps and folders are shown on the left-hand side. An operator can simply click on a camera to view it full screen. They can also select multiple cameras, drag them across the screen, and the display will dynamically change. Views can be configured that contain specific cameras, so the operator can quickly view an area or a set of cameras without individual camera selection. Axis Camera Station supports our wide range of cameras, including the stitching of multi-sensor cameras. It also supports the de-warping of 360-degree panoramic cameras in live view, replay, and within the file player. Finally, you can create sequences and use folders to organize your assets to best suit your installation. We also support web pages. This means you can display ACAPs and Axis applications directly within Axis Camera Station, as well as external web pages. Let's take a closer look at the map functionality. To enable easy selection of cameras, we have maps. The map gives the operator an overview of the site, as well as the location of those cameras. We also provide a useful field of view to show exactly where the camera is viewing. An operator can also hover on the icon and see a preview of the camera. They can then click and view the camera full screen. The mouse wheel can be used to digitally zoom into an image and obtain greater detail. You can also create digital presets within any camera. This can be useful with high resolution and panoramic cameras, as it enables the operator to quickly get to a specific part of the image with a single click. To avoid confusion, a bread trail is provided to simplify the navigation between views. An operator can also take control of PTZ cameras via an external joystick or via a mouse. The further the arrow tail away from the center of the screen, the faster the PTZ will move. The operator can also draw boxes to zoom into a specific area. Presets can be used to quickly move to a specific position, and tours can also be selected to automatically move between those preset positions. Within the map, you can also use links to split views, other maps, and other Axis devices. Here, you can see the selection of a split view. The ease of use is not only associated with the operation of the software, it also extends to the configuration as well. Let's take a look at how easy it is to make a split view. Axis Camera Station removes the traditional restrictions of displaying surveillance images. You can design flexible split views to suit your specific needs. Simply drag and drop required cameras and adjust the display as required. We have made it really simple. We are no longer restricted to the rigid 8x8 grid. You can resize and position the cameras in any way you want. These cameras can of course be selected from different servers, which could even be in different locations. We also have the ability to define a hotspot. A hotspot will display a camera when it is selected on the screen in a larger view. Here is the view we created earlier, and by clicking on one of the smaller images, it appears in the larger hotspot window. Hotspots can also be used in conjunction with a map. So when you click on a camera icon, the video will appear in the hotspot. These different display options offers the flexibility to configure solutions that meet the installation and operator's requirements. Now we have had a brief overview of the basics of live view, let's take a look at recording and investigation. Investigation is a core part of video management. The operator needs to be able to quickly find the relevant video. Let's look at how this is done in Axis Camera Station. Let's say you are an operator and observe something suspicious. You can, with one click, present the cameras in replay. The operator can still use the selection of cameras from the map. A color-coded timeline enables the operator to interact with the video to find what they are looking for. We have spent a lot of effort to keep the video as smooth as possible. Fast Play also enables the quick review of footage even from multiple cameras. To observe multiple cameras, just like in live view, you can select multiple cameras and drag and drop. Note, the display will also dynamically change to suit the selections. You can also use split views to select the cameras while replaying video. In this example, you can see the recordings have been made using motion detection and are shown on the timeline in red. In this recording, we can also see the Axis Live Privacy Shield ACAP has been used to protect the subject's identity. The footage playback can be controlled via the timeline, and the panoramic camera can be de-warped to obtain the required view. Smart Search is another tool to help the operator find the footage they are after. Smart Search can be used to find activity in a specific area. The operator simply selects a camera, draws an area of interest, selects a time and a date range, and if necessary, they can use the filters to reduce false positives. Here, we have searched a 2-hour period within seconds and found 4 results. Findings are displayed as thumbnails and marked on the timeline, identifying the activity. An operator can simply hover over the thumbnail for a quick review of the activity that has been detected, and then click on it to see the replay. The first detection shown here is a cyclist. This detection fits the description of the suspect we have been looking for. We can see him wandering around the area and looking into the doorway of the building. The operator wants to export this footage. The requirement for export typically coincides with a stressful event. The pressure is on to preserve the evidence and give the relevant footage to a third party. This is when simplicity and ease of use is paramount. On top of this, third-party privacy should also be protected. Reports need to be made, and the operator needs to make sure that the third party can view the footage and also understand what the relevance of the footage. Let's take a look at how footage is exported. An operator can use sliding markers to define the beginning and the end of the export. Once the selection has been made, the footage can be simply added to the Export tab. If an alarm event or motion recording needs to be exported, it is even easier. Right-hand click on the recording and select Add. Once the video is within the Export tab, the footage can be reviewed to make sure it is the correct selection to be exported. Here, an operator can build a case. Video, still images from different times and different cameras can be added, as well as notes that describe why the footage is important. Here, we can also edit or redact the video footage. Redaction is used to mask the identity of individuals within the exported video footage. Let's take a look at the inbuilt video redaction. Axis Camera Station has automatic redaction, which if enabled, creates bounding boxes around moving objects, which can be then used to mask the identity of moving objects. By using Axis Camera Station to automatically track the path of the objects, a lot of time and effort is saved. We can then apply pixelation to the bounding box to mask and protect the identity of individuals. But more often than not, it's the suspect we want to see, and we want to pixelate all but the moving object. Again, this is simple. If the box is too small, or the bounding box is in the wrong place, it can also be adjusted to ensure the correct results are achieved. So that's how easy it is to redact video within Axis Camera Station. When we return to the Export tab, we can add notes to describe the content of the video, which is really useful when the footage is handed over to third parties. We can also add still images, also with comments, and we can build a package of information. We can simply add more and more cameras to the export until we have collated all of the footage we want to use as evidence. Once the footage is ready, it is time to export. Part of the export process is documenting activities for audit purposes, and within Axis Camera Station there is an incident report where you can create tailored reports. The video export package will contain an Axis Fire Player to enable third parties to play the video without installing additional software. The selected video footage, still images and any notes will also be included. The export video also contains a digital signature which can be used to verify that the footage has not been tampered with. If multiple cameras have been exported, they will be shown on the timeline and replay will be synchronized, showing the complete event. As well as the video export, the incident report contains all of the specific information entered by the operator, as well as containing information of when the export was created, by which user and on what date the video was exported. This report is perfect for audit purposes, as well as accompanying the export when it is handed over to third parties. I hope this quick demo has given you a quick insight into the basic video functions provided by Axis Camera Station. All of the features you have seen are included within the product, and there are no extra modules or additional costs for these functions. Also, Axis Camera Station offers far more and can integrate to many of our other devices. A simple surveillance system can be expanded with inputs, outputs, door stations, audio products, and even access control. If you're interested, please contact your local representative to find out more.
Thanks, Matt. I think that demo really shows the power of our solutions. Axis Camera Station is not only an easy-to-use VMS, we also offer a suite of tools that supports your daily work and makes it easy to design, install, and manage your customer installations. Axis Site Designer is the core of the Axis Camera Station Integrator Suite. You enter your requirements and Site Designer recommends a good, better, best for cameras, servers, as well as accessories for each part of your installation. Here in this video, you can see how easy it is to create maps, calculate coverage areas in Site Designer. And Site Designer, of course, generates a bill of materials. Now that you have your system design, it will also create a PDF with installation instructions that will guide the installer on site. But not only that. To reduce on-site configuration time and make sure the installation is configured as designed, Site Designer generates a small file containing all the settings you've done in your design, such as camera names, resolution profiles, compression levels, retention times, and even the maps you've drawn. So, instead of manually entering all of this during installation, it's auto-configured, and you're done. Or, are you really done? Are you really sure it works on site? At night with lower light levels, with lots of motion triggers, and everything that happens in real life? Axis Installation Verifier is a stress test that you can run on a system after installation. It tests current environment, it simulates low light environment, and finally does a stress test with up to 5 times the normal load of the system. It then generates a test report that shows what a great system that you've installed, and you can hand this over to your customer as proof of a job well done. Finally, we also provide a health monitoring tool that gives you easy access and overview of your installed systems, the status and notifications of any camera issues or server issues. So, to round things up and get back to the basics, what equipment and what licenses are needed to deliver an Axis end-to-end solution? Well, Axis Companion is for free. Just download from the web or from the App Store. If you decide to go for Axis Camera Station, you don't have to worry about complex license models. All you need to know is that it requires one device license for each device connected. Use a core license for an Axis product and a universal license for any type of devices, such as ONVIF devices. There are no upgrade fees within major software versions, and no hidden service agreement fees. And to make it even easier, licenses are pre-installed on our S-series recorders. The S11 recorders are powerful, easily installed on new or existing networks, and they come with up to 140 terabytes of storage. They can be rated and have redundant power supplies. The S22 recorders have built-in power over Ethernet switches to simplify installation and reduce the need of additional networking equipment. So, what are you waiting for? Site Designer is a web app, free to use. So just go ahead and design your first system, and then you can auto-configure an Axis Camera Station, test the performance using Installation Verifier, and see how easy it is to use as an operator. Simply download the 30 days free trial from axis.com and install it on any PC.